is Julia. Julia Stegner is one of the top models that Germany has to offer. She's a wonderfully elegant young lady. I have had the privilege of interviewing her also, and actually do a photo shoot with her for this project and for the book of this project. And she's just one of those young girls that you often, if you have two girls like me, and I say, well, her mom and dad did something right, and she's such in a world like the fashion world and in the business that she's in, where we all know that it's not the easiest for young girls, and she was very young when she started also. Beauty is one thing, and she has a perfect face, and it was beautiful, and it was so wonderful to paint and to draw her, and I actually did not make one mistake in this portrait. It was the fastest portrait that I've ever done, and it's the only portrait that I've done in white so far. And for this collection, this painting inspired me to do another collection of paintings, and just in white, just because it just looked lovely, and also the subject matter is also, it's a beautiful face, but it's her character that really inspired me, and how down to earth this woman is. This young woman, might I add, she's very young. She's the youngest woman in the whole project, and she's so giving. And she, at the age of 19 or 18, I think, I'm not too sure, she approached UNICEF, and she said, well, I would like to use my fame and fortune in order to do a lot of publicity for awareness for the children. And she went to Sierra Leone, and she went to field trips, and she took Vogue with her, and they did a photo shoot on the field with her without any makeup. And most of the time, actually, in the photo shoots that we did, she barely used makeup. She's just the way she is, the natural beauty. And this snapshot that was sent to me actually by her personally, she sent it to me personally, and there was actually no makeup used. And it's to have somebody like that in a business like that, it's very rare. And also her thoughts about where the foundation of her life began, and where this strength comes, and how she keeps the balance in that world and this world. It comes from her family and her parents, and the way she speaks of her parents, and you just feel the joy in her voice. And I always say that she's my little baby because she's the youngest. She's much younger than me, and I always, you always try to protect that, the youngest of all of the women, but yet she has achieved everything that somebody should achieve or has to achieve in that business. And to have that balance, that's what makes her really beautiful. And as far as painting is concerned, it's just to have a subject like that, it makes your life as a portraitist very easy, because she just has it just worked perfectly. And when I drew the face first. The idea was not to have it in white. That wasn't even intentional. And when I saw it and I looked at it, I said, "There's no way I'm going to put any kind of paint on that. It's an artwork already." So I decided to use. There is actually paint, but there's only white paint and white material, and material that I've mixed with sand and everything. Everything is in white. So I used everything in white, and I put crystals on this. And this was at the beginning last year when I started the collection. This was the only painting that actually had crystals on it. So the idea, it evolved all of a sudden after this painting, and this painting is the evolution of the portraits to the next step. Whatever it may be, I know that it's going to be changing. The next collection is going to change, and there's going to come a lot of other stuff that's going to make it look different. But Julia is the reason why that happened.